Shabbat Shalom and welcome to Thought for Shabbat. So glad to have you here as we prepare for the holy days. First and foremost, I want to wish you and your family a very healthy and happy new year. During Rosh Hashanah, we will have and hear the call of the Shofar. And I want to just take a moment and explain how the Shofar service works. There are three parts to it. The first is called Malchuyot, comes from the word Melech, which talks about God's sovereignty. The second is called Zichronot, from the word Zecher, or to remember. And the third part, the third time we blow the sound of the shofar, we have the part of the service known as Shofarot, which is a call to a better time. Elijah the prophet is to blow the shofar to announce the coming of that better time. And these three sections of the shofar service really help us understand and put into maybe a context or a play, if you will, with different acts that can help us set our own mind and spirituality for these holy days. Malchuyot. Who is in charge of our lives? Who is in charge of setting and determining the behavior we had in the year that has passed and the year coming forward? Is it all up to God, or has God given us the skills and the will to make the very best decisions we can? The second, of course, Zichronot. The holy days always have us pause and maybe even become a little melancholy as we think about those who touched our lives but are no longer with us, those whose light still shines, upon whose path we walk because of the radiance that they shared. So while we are sad they're not here, it is a call to remember their influence in our lives and to allow them to live still within us. And then the last piece, the shofarot. What are we going to be in the future? How are we going to create a better time for ourselves, for our families, for our community, and indeed for the entire world? That's the ongoing quintessential Jewish question, of course, but it's one that we take so very seriously. So I hope during the shofar service on Rosh Hashanah, you will concentrate on those three ideas. Who's in charge of my life? Malchuyot. Zichronot. Those who influence my life, how do I still access their wisdom? And shofarot. How? How can I, as a human being, make a difference in the world in the future? Looking forward to seeing you during the High Holy Days. I also want to tell you a decision our Board of Trustees made. We did a summer trial in which we tried services at 6:15. We sent out a survey. We got tremendous response, which is wonderful. The Board of Trustees has decided that beginning October 21st, we will have all adult services, or rather regular Shabbat services, at 7 p.m. And family services will be at 6:30. That's the first Friday of every month. And Tat Shabbat will be at 6:30 on the third Friday of every month. There will also be a regular Shabbat at 7 p.m. on that third Friday. So all services at 7 p.m. except the first Friday of the month at 6:30, and Tat Shabbat, which will be third Friday of the month, in addition to a 7 o'clock service as well. Please join us, though, tonight at 6:15 for services, as we have a wonderful panel discussion coming up. And then this Sunday, I have the opportunity to share a sermon with Core AME Church at 9 a.m. at their church at 45 Tesla in Irvine. The address is 45 Tesla in Irvine, and our whole congregation is invited to join us. Shabbat Shalom. Have a great weekend. Listen to the sound of the shofar.